A group of friends, 5 people who hadn't seen each other in a long time, decided to spend their vacation on the coast. Summer, sun, beach, and carefree days by the calm waves. They rented rooms at a seaside hotel, sure this would be one of the best vacations of their lives. Surrounding the hotel were small tourist cottages along the deserted beach, each occupied by other vacationers who seemed to also enjoy the sea's tranquility. The first few days were wonderful. They basked in the sun and warm sand, splashed in the water, and forgot about everything else. Everything felt like a dream until a strange old man approached them. He appeared suddenly, as if he'd always been there, skin weathered by the sun, the color of burnt bark, and deep, piercing eyes that seemed to know things they didn't. The friends were surprised by his sudden appearance, and one of them jokingly asked how he enjoyed this quiet place. The old man smiled faintly, but his smile was strange, as if it hadn't seen sincerity in a long time. He tilted his head and spoke softly. "But there is no peace here. No one stays on the beach at night," he said in a voice so low they could barely hear it. "See all these cottages? At night, everyone locks themselves inside. Have you ever wondered why?" After these words, the old man looked at them with such intensity that each of them felt a chill run down their spine. He seemed to study their faces, as if reading their secret thoughts. Then he turned and slowly, almost painfully, walked away. The friends exchanged glances. Someone laughed, but a strange unease had taken root inside each of them. The old man's words wouldn't leave them. Why did everyone hide away in the cottages at night? Why did no one go to the beach? At first they joked, calling the old man crazy, but their jokes faded as unease grew. Finally, they decided to spend a night on the beach to see for themselves. For a few nights, they tried to spot anything unusual. The first night passed quietly. They chatted by the fire, gazing into the beach's darkness, but saw nothing strange. On the second night, it was just as quiet, and they felt disappointed, assuming the old man had just wanted to scare them for fun. But on the third night, everything changed. The air grew thick, filled with something heavy, and a mist rolled in, covering the beach with an eerie haze. A feeling of anxiety crept into their souls, and they walked together in silence, without their usual jokes. At one point, one friend suggested they spread out a bit to get a better view of the area. They weren't sure why they agreed, as if they were under some invisible pressure. Moving apart, each one tried to see something in the deepening fog. A scream broke the silence. A sharp, drawn-out, terrified scream, their friend's voice, coming from the direction of the sea, filled with something so chilling that it froze them in place. They ran to where the sound had come from, but when they reached it, they found emptiness. Their friend was gone, leaving only trampled sand, as if he had been standing there moments ago and vanished without a trace. Panic engulfed them. Someone called his name, someone pulled out a phone to call him, but all they got in return was dead silence. "Too late," he whispered with a smirk. "He's taken him, just like all the others." The friends began to run in panic, not knowing where to go or how to escape, but their feet carried them away from the old man, deeper onto the beach. The tourists at the cottages only watched, too afraid to move. And one by one, as each friend ran a few steps away, they disappeared into the fog, as if dissolving into the darkness. Only the lone figure of the old man remained, standing on the deserted beach, watching as the last of them vanished into the night. Days passed, and the locals noticed the beach had fallen silent once more. Nobody knew anything about the strange group from the hotel. It was as if they had disappeared without a trace, like many before them. And the old man continued to appear before new tourists, wandering along the beach like a shadow, whispering his chilling warnings. But no one believed him until they heard the ominous scream breaking the night silence, or saw the fog creeping onto the shore, claiming more of the curious, taking them into its grasp forever.